Welcome to another Filmora tutorial video. I'm Henry Higgins, but this time we are actually previewing the beta version of Filmora 11, which has a raft of new features I'm sure we'll get to over the next few tutorial videos. In this one, however, we are going to look at how I created the short opening you just saw. The short opening title for my wrestling character, the Hangman Draven Cage. So, without any further ado, let's ring the bell. So the first thing you want to do is bring your image file down to the first line on the timeline, the first row on the timeline. I'm extending it to 15 seconds, just so that it gives a nice length to the introduction, but it's not too long. From the videos section, which is new for this update on Filmora 11, I've taken this solar image which turns as it plays, and I'm going to change the blending, the compositing, to multiply. And as you can see, when we press play now, when the multiply is on, it will actually rotate like it does for the full image, but only within the actual image of my face. Now it's a little off center, so what to do is just move that across just a little bit to the right, put that back. After checking it, it is now directly in the middle of my face, and if you press play you can see it now rotates nicely in the middle of my face. Luckily that was also 15 seconds long, so I didn't have to trim it, but what I'm doing here is cutting it so that it's separate for 10 seconds and 5 seconds of the opening introduction we're going to do, and changing the compositing to hard light makes it now look like there's a blast of light coming from my eyes. So if we press play now, you'll see the full effect. For the first 10 seconds, it's playing, it's just swirling around. And then at 10 seconds in, a burst of light as if it's erupting from me. Very Superman core energy. Now adding a text to it, so you can use any text you want. I've just grabbed one I thought looked good just for this. You can spend more time messing around with it. I'm simply changing it to my wrestling title, which is the Hangman Draven Cage, and I'm changing it. I'm using the text style 2, which gives it that little border, and again for speed here I'm simply using the default settings and removing the frame, so it's just the text. Though you can obviously spend more time manipulating it. Here I'm adjusting the text to make sure when it explodes out it all fits correctly, and that is what we're going to check now. As mentioned though, this is just the most basic text there. It's the default text for this logo. You can spend as much time as you like changing the font, the coloring, changing gradients, shadows, however you wish to do it. This is simply the basic template for you to work from. The same also goes for the overlay logo. You can use anything you want. Essentially what is happening with the overlaid logo is that because it's black and you're using one of the composite filters, it will only apply to anything that isn't black on the lower image, which is why the animation and the coloring is only seen on my face. So now that we know the text and the imaging work, we're going to add some music here. Just going to cut that down to size, move it across. I checked the song. I'm looking to see where it peaks and valleys. So we're going to run that through. I was doing a quick check there. It peaks nicely where I need it to be. So we are going to cut the song at a desired length. So we're going to cut it here. Remove the section we don't need. Shorten it to match the length that we have. Fading it out, which is obviously what we want to do. And then we give it a run. And there you have it, your own unique bespoke intro using the features from Filmora 11, including the overlay, the new stock media section, music, and just applying it all together to give yourself a nice little fun short opening. You can obviously do whatever you wish with it. You can play around with it as much as you like, spend as much time as you like. But that hopefully is a nice tutorial and a basic setup for you to work from. It's just a case of then exporting your video, and that is the end of that. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend it with us on this video. Please like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.